Good morning. First, I wanted to say the words of thanks to Mr. President for invitation to participate in such an important occasion. Having about this meeting, it's so important for me, for my country. Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues and distinguished guests, today we gather to discuss two critical aspects that intersect and shape the landscape of modern law enforcement and security. First one is the global security challenges and the imperative to improve police education. As we look into this interconnected topic, we will explore the evolving nature of threats, their intersect borders, and the strategies to equip our law enforcement officers with the knowledges and skills they need to effectively address these challenges. In an increasingly interconnected world, the concept of security has expanded far beyond the confines of national borders. Traditional threats like terrorism, organized crime, and cyber attacks have transformed into complex transnational challenges that demand collaborative responses. The rise of technology and ease of international level have allowed criminal networks to operate seamlessly across different regions, exploiting gaps in law enforcement coordination. Acts of terror have demonstrated their capacity to disrupt societies and economies worldwide. To counter these threats, it is crucial for law enforcement agencies to share intelligence, pool resources, and engage in joint training exercises. Additionally, cybercrime knows no borders, and the proliferation of digital threats require law enforcement officers to possess advanced knowledge, technological skills to track and prevent cybercriminals. Criminal organizations such as drug cartels, human trafficking rings, and armed dealers operate seamlessly across multiple countries, exploiting gaps in law enforcement jurisdictions. These networks take advantage of the difference in the legal system and law enforcement capacities to carry out their illegal activities. Terrorist groups have demonstrated their ability to recruit, radicalize, and carry out attacks in various parts of the world. The internet and social media have facilitated the rapid dissemination of extremist ideologies and tactics, making it crucial for law enforcement agencies to collaborate globally to counteract these threats. Cyber attacks, whether for financial gain or political motives, are a prime example of globalized security challenges. Hackers can target critical infrastructures, institutions, and businesses across the borders, disrupting economies and compromising sensitive data. Globalized financial systems facilitate money laundering, corruption, and other financial crimes. These activities often involve moving funds across multiple jurisdictions, making it difficult to track and prosecute offenders. In addressing these challenges, international cooperation becomes paramount. Collaboration between law enforcement agencies, intelligence sharing, joint task force, and diplomatic efforts are essential components of an effective response. Interpol, Europol, and other international organizations play crucial roles in promoting such a cooperation. Police education must be comprehensive and adaptable. And I think police education begins with developing a well-rounded curriculum. This encompasses a wide range of subjects. Beyond traditional law enforcement tactics, officers should receive education in areas such as psychology, sociology, criminology, and conflict resolution. This holistic approach enables officers to better understand the root causes of crime and address issues with more informed perspective. In an increasingly diverse society, it is essential for police officers to undergo cultural competence and diversity training. This training helps officers understand and respect the cultures, the grounds, and beliefs of the communities they serve. By fostering cultural sensitivity, police can build trust and positive relationships, which are crucial for effective community policing. Meanwhile, ethics and professionalism should be central pillar of police education. Officers should be educated on ethical decision-making, integrity, and accountability. Giving the rising concern over police use of force, emphasizing the escalation situation is crucial. Officers should receive extensive training in non-violent conflict resolution, communication and tactics to prioritize refusing situation without applying excessive force. In today's digital age, law enforcement officers need to be technologically proficient. Training should encompass digital forensics, cybercrime investigation, data privacy law, and other relevant technological skills to combat cyber threats effectively and navigate the complexities of the digital evidence. Officers should be trained to respond effectively to crisis situations, including active shooter scenarios, natural disasters and terrorist attacks. Realistic scenarios-based training helps officers develop the skills and mindset required to manage high-stress situations. Learning should not end after initial training. Law enforcement agencies should prioritize continuous professional development, offering ongoing training opportunities to keep officers updated on emerging trends, technologies, and best practices. Police education should involve partnership with academic institutions and subject matter experts. This collaboration can ensure that police training remains current, evidence-based, and aligned with the latest research and advancement in law enforcement practice. Firmly convinced that comprehensive and skill-based training is the core solution to many of these challenges. In the context of overall police reform, we launched the new Patrol Police Training Program in 2021. It was the first wave of modern police, with new education and skills, with behavioral professionalism, a high salary, as well as new equipment and resources. The cadets get theoretical and practical knowledges and skills throughout 5-month basic police courses. They go through intensive tactical and defensive classes. At the end of each patrol academy, scenario-based training is run to prepare the cadets for effectively responding to real-life situations. By the end of this year, we will have finished the 4th Patrol Academy, thus covering whole territory of Republic of Armenia. Taking into consideration that offenders have a high level of flexibility and easily adapt to the changing world, we adapted the approach of continuous education and training, as they are the cornerstone of the success of the patrol police and the police reforms in Armenia. In addition to the complete and modernized basic education, Armenian Police Training Officer Program was developed and launched, which is a unique courses in the history of the Armenian police. It was the first and so far the only program which trained Armenian police officers who hit the Year 1 street on 7 July 2021. To become mentors for newly graduating patrol officers, bringing them as close as possible to the actual practical policy, as well as assessing their capacities and identifying the main education gaps. No doubt, ongoing professional development will ensure the best police services for our society in terms of security and safety. Having succeeded in the transformation of basic police education, we are currently striving toward the establishment of new criminal police, community police that will be in line with modern requirements to effectively respond to evolving criminal threats and protect public safety and security. In conclusion, the globalized nature of security challenges requires a paradigm shift in how we approach law enforcement and security. It demands a coordinated, adaptive, and technologically proficient response that transcends borders and unites nations in safeguarding the well-being of the societies worldwide. However, the response is only as strong as the education and training that underpins it. By investing in police education and adapting it to the demands of the modern era, we can ensure that our law enforcement officers are equipped to handle the complexities of today's globalized security landscape. With regard to the action initiative of future-oriented talent development program for global public security,
I would like to emphasize that we attach great importance to multidisciplinary cooperation with our partner institutions. The educational complex of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Republic of Armenia expressed its willingness to take necessary measures to achieve the goals highlighted in Action Initiative. Thank you for attention.